Hello guys and welcome again to my channel, and this is gonna be the second part of the crouch, crawl and stand system or walk system. And I'm doing this because I talked to the mate from yesterday again, and he actually liked to have the character really proning and crouching and so on. So yeah, I just played around a little bit with the animation blueprint, and yeah, I just found out how to do it, and I'm gonna show you immediately. I'm actually gonna send you the project anyway, but I'm still gonna do the video, so I have some more content on my channel. Okay, so let's get into it. I already set up this character from the animation starter pack as the main one. You can do it from the blueprints, game mode, and then change the pawn like that. This, and now I am playing with the UE, UE, I think, Unreal Engine 4 ISB character. And okay, so first of all, I have to get the original character blueprint because we made the code for standing and proning out there, so I'm gonna copy it and paste it out here. So now it's gonna walk. Okay, close this one up. And well, I don't really need those print strings anymore, so I'm gonna delete them all. And I hope I'm gonna connect it properly right now. Just like that, yeah, okay, and those three. I want to break free. Okay, so they are all connected. Let's compile and save. And I think that's it here. No, it's not all, because I also found that in the animation starter pack and prone animation, you don't have any prone to walk around, so it's gonna be actually pretty strange because you are kind of sliding on the ground instead of walking while prone. So we're gonna disable the um, movement input for the proning, and I'm gonna show you right now how to do it. And now let's simply add a branch here to check if we are proning. If it's false, it's gonna add movement. If it's true, it's obviously we will not move. And okay, and again this one if it's false, and again to the is prone. Okay, so this is great. Let's compile and save, and now let's get into the I wanted to make a blend space, but I didn't find the animation, like I said. So let's get into the animation blueprint. You already have preset for you. So let's open this up and let's get into the locomotion. This is the animation state system. It means the idle entry goes into the idle always, only one direction. So this is the idle pose you can see out here, and it's active for the whole time because nothing of those changes. And those are entry points, and that means it's gonna check something like the branch, and if it's true, it's getting into the other state. And to get back from this state, you have to um, make another branch, kind of. Well, maybe you will not use it anymore, but still, I'm gonna talk a little about it. And okay, so let's say I'm gonna pull out a arrow and add state, and I'm gonna call it prone. Okay, let's move it out. Let's go into it, and now from the result, let's get prone idle. Yeah, just like that. This is the state. So let's get back to locomotion, and now we have to make another arrow in the direction of idle to get back to it when you meet the requirements from the rule. And okay, so let's make the rule. So in order to prone, we have to make something. There are some variables out here, but I added this one, proning, because it wasn't there. You can add your, call it prone, proning, whatever you like. And now let's get it, just like that, and let's get back to locomotion. And now, in order to get back from the prone, it's gonna be again the proning, but this time we're gonna pull out and say not. So not boolean. If it's false, the proning, it's gonna get back into the idle state. Okay, so now let's go into the event graph, and you can see the movement code. So let's move this actually away. I don't want it here. Hello. Yeah, great. And okay, whatever with the comment. Um, and also this wasn't there, so you have a pin, and then in order, as you saw yesterday, it's not crouching because I didn't use this variable of the character blueprint. And that's why it's not. If I had changed from crouching into this one or added out here, it will make me crouch, but I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna delete this one, and as I said, I'm using is crouching, so this is the cast to the character, so it's now from this pin I can get everything from the blueprint out here. So even the crouching or prone variables, so let's now say get crouch is crouching, this is the variable, and now connect it to this, and now let's get prone is prone, yeah, that's my variable, and now from the pin out here, let's set proning. It's the variable from here, so you can actually, instead of that, pull it out, hold Alt, and you can set it, and now connect it. Every time my character say is prone, it's gonna set the prone variable out here. And now, as you saw in the locomotion, every time it's proning, it means it's gonna go into the state of prone. So let's check it out if it works. So Alt and P. Okay, let's move around. Yeah. Tapping C is crouching. Tapping again. Now prone. Okay, now I can't move. And now let's click C. It's crouching. And click and hold and hold. Yeah, it's working. But okay, let's. As you can see, yeah, it's only from the crouch state. Capsule component is actually a little bugged. Okay, so we have to play with the character, but yeah, for the animation blueprint we are actually ready to go, so I can close it up. And now let's make some changes here, and because of the, where is it, walking, I want crouching, I want the capsule component half height, that's what I look for, and say crouch half height, yeah, and this is gonna be the value of the height of my capsule component, and I'm actually gonna disable it. I'm gonna set it to the capsule component real height, so it's 100. Okay, character movement and crouch and say 100, so it's not gonna change at all. Yeah, actually it will. Well, let's say it was out here, I think. No. Mm, well, actually, I can do it like this. Every time I crouch, delete uncrouch and crouch, so it's not gonna tell the code that we are crouching, so this can be actually disabled, and this will never happen right now. So it's set to 40, and I gonna control Alt and P, crouch. Yeah, we're crouching, but the capsule component is staying, but the crouching system is working well. Okay, so yeah, it's stopping. So now let's play with the capsule component. So you can, I will add a one little thing to the map. Let's duplicate this. Let's make it thinner and bigger, just like that. Okay, so that my character can fit in. So let's get back into it, and we can already see what's happening with the movement and is prone. So let's get the capsule component and let's set height just like that, and is prone, so I can only use the height. We are using the smallest value of the, oh, I wanted the capsule component. So the radius is always the how bright it is. Bright? I know bright is actually from German. I mean how thin. And I can't reach lower value as the capsule radius because yeah, it's gonna be a ball right now. So I can do a little trick and make it 25, for example. It's not too the best. Let's say 30. I can get down to 30, and it was set to 100. Okay, let's set it back. So 100. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. And and half height is gonna be on proning the 30. And duplicate here. It's standing right now because nothing is checked. So it's back to 100 and duplicate is again proning, so again to 30 and duplicate again is crouching, so it was 65 like that, and is crouching again 65. Okay, so we got all of the states ready, so let's say Alt and P. Now crouching is smaller. Okay, it's not really working. Oh, and the proning is really bad. Let's get back. Oh, it's actually a little bugged, and it was crouch to stand. It's holding. I want it's crouching through. Oh, I see. I didn't add any here. So let's say 100, and I want to check something because maybe you noticed, but that the character is moving a little bit away from the capsule component, which is actually pretty bad. I don't want it to happen. As you can see, I'm a little lower into the ground. Okay, now it's standing. And now I'm underground. So let's say, okay, I want to update the overlaps back. And there's another bug I know about. And I'm gonna show you directly. And this is when I get to crouch, get here. I'm gonna, oh, I'm even blocked. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now let's get into the little problem we are having. And actually I can make it, no, I can't do it like that. No, I have a new idea. Let's delete this, because yeah, I tried it yesterday and yeah, it happened for me too, that I'm actually being teleported a little to the bottom. And what I'm gonna do is get back the crouch. Can crouch, okay, crouch half a. I'm gonna yeah, say to it was 65. Okay, it's prone, and now I'm gonna say crouch. And before the crouch happens, I'm gonna get the character movement and then set crouched half height. Oh, I wanted to set it. Set crouched. I can't set it. Oh, that's great. Set crouched. God damn it. That's not too good, because I wanted to make a little easier system for me. Crouch. Compose. What can I do then? So I can actually, let's say like that. Okay, let's back. Okay, I have this one, and now let's say, let's see what's actually happening. and um, print string. I wanna check something and get mesh, get relative location, not a smiley, and I want to check what's happening if it's changing for me or something, because this is pretty strange. Mm, okay, compile and save. Okay, it's always same. So I'm gonna set it manually. Set relative location, and yeah, I have to do it again manually from every single code separately. So like that, that, that. Okay. And now it's proning. So let's say if it's minus 100, 20, it was, yeah, not like 60, maybe will work. Why it's, oh, okay. Um, minus 60. Okay, let's connect this. It's 100. So it's standing, minus 100. And this one is proning again, minus 60. And this one was crouching, minus 80. I have to play around a little bit with the numbers, and it's gonna take a while, and I can do it like this because it's the same. Okay, and this is the, oh, let's move this down, let's move this one up, just like that. Connect this, and this is the standing again, so minus 100. So compile and save, and let's check it out. Okay, I have to tweak it a little. So crouching, where's crouching? This is crouching, minus 60. What about that? 65. Compile and save. It's too high. So again, minus 65, for example. Okay, I'm standing on the fingers, on the toes. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, it's looking great. I can take it to the 68. So, okay, this is 100 for the standing back again, and for the prone. Okay, let's say Alt P and let's check it out. Okay, minus 6 is too low, minus 40, and minus 40. Minus 35, maybe. Minus 35. Compile and save again. And crouch, stand, prone. The transition is really fast for me. Well, I'm not sure how to make the blend spaces. I done it already before. I can make the 1D blend space, but well, I can make a separate video because I'm not ready for this. It's gonna be way too long. And let's say Alt and P. And as I said, when I'm crouching, I can get back to the stance, and it's buggy, you can see. So this is the last thing I'm gonna do in the video. Okay, this is the system itself. Let's move it down for the place, and if I want to check it, I'm gonna add a scene just to get the place where I'm gonna make the ray trace. Oh, I see, it's already connected. It's parented. And the scene is gonna be here, and I'm not sure if it's gonna stay with the capsule component height. I don't think so. So uh, 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 I'm gonna do it like this. And then back and play I need. Back and play. Okay, I've got an idea. And let's get scene and attach to component. And let's get mesh and get socket. Bone name. Okay, I can do it also like this. I actually wanted to get socket, not location, but the socket itself. Parent, target. Okay, I wanted the scene. Oh, it's actor. Okay. Okay, I can do it even better. Get socket location. Line trace for objects or by channel. By channel. Just like this. Okay. And then get socket location. I'm gonna get into the mesh itself to see how the head is called like, and the skeleton, and it's simply head. Okay, that's great. That's easy. And now let's say it was like that, head with no big letters, and this is the start location. And vector plus vector, and the I'm gonna test it too, so let's say 54 now, 50 units, and I want to see it, so let's say for duration is I think 5 seconds, so let's say 1 second is enough. Actors to ignore, let's get self. Oh, I can't do it. Make array and get self, okay. Great, and trace channel availability, okay, that's good. And trace complex, it's not so important. And custom event, call it trace for collision, whatever. This is the name of my custom event, and it's gonna do the line trace. And let's pull it out, break hit result. And now if it's blocking hit, branch. So if it's blocking hit true, then it's gonna do nothing. If it's false, it's gonna make the standing and from prone to stand and crouch to stand and prone to crouch. I don't have to because we can't walk in the prone, so it's almost impossible to get some bugs like getting stuck or something. Okay, and this is what I need. And actually, instead of making it like this, I can do collapse to function and trace for collision. And this is my function, and let's say node, add return node, yeah, exactly. And in the output, I'm gonna do I can't do the execution, okay. So let's do it like this. And the parameter is gonna be is blocking. Compile and save. Event graph and okay, now let's see. This is prone. This is stand from the proning, and I have to get a little lower. And okay, it's prone. It's standing from the crouch position, so it's this one. So let's connect those. And no, not like this. I have to do it before everything else happens, because it's gonna check. And now move this lower, just like that. And I need this one to lower too. Yeah, it's looking much better. And now add a branch. If it's blocking, true, nothing is gonna happen. If it's false, it's not blocking, we can um, stand up, yeah. Oh my. And now crouching. Okay, this is the one and the only moment where I have to use this code, I think. Compile and save. Oh, okay. Uh, I have to do it from prone 2 because I am able to do something like this. I'm gonna show you right now what I mean. I can get into crouch and then into prone and from the prone to stand, which is actually not what I need. And every time, but when I am in prone, okay, I can only go to the crouch instead of stand, and it's proning and it's holding true. It's this moment, so let's like this, move this away, and now this, and if it's false, just like that. And now split. Now let's make something cool. Okay, let's add a input right now, and it's gonna be the float, and I'm gonna connect the z float, and it's gonna be the trace height or length, actually length. Yep. Okay, so the length is ready, and now let's say it's from proning, so let's say 200. I'm gonna look how far it's gonna go, and now it's gonna be 50. It was too low, and let's say 100 now. Compile and save, and Alt P, crouch, and okay, it's not standing because it's finding a hit collision. Okay, now, okay, it's doing well. Now let's prone, try to stand up. It's not standing because it found a collision. So yeah, I can crouch, I can walk again, walk back, and stand. I can disable the line trace debug, so it's not gonna be drawn again. Oh my god, I don't really need you now. And Alt P, and test it again. Let's crouch, get into it. I can stand, I can prone, I can stand, I can crouch. Okay, stand up, and yeah, so it's ready to go. I hope you enjoy my video and I hope it helped you. I'm gonna send you the project anyway, but I'd like to make the video as I said. And thanks for watching once again. See you later, guys.